Hello, welcome back. This is T-Man and we are playing Shadows of Brimstone. As all of you may remember from episode 1, from the introduction video, we ended our turn in this room facing some horrible tentacles pouring out from a portal in a side wall. We managed to disrupt somewhat of a ritual, but we ignored destroying any of the ruins there because of a menacing feeling of something bad occurring. I have named my characters and I will have some honorary mentions. I will dedicate the name of the gunslinger to Eivind Alme. He has decided to call the gunslinger Morgan Kane. So from now on he will be called Morgan Kane. And the saloon girl, Valahalla M on YouTube, came up with a good name which I thought rung good. Her name will be Emily Quick Gun Hammond. And that's not quick hand, that's quick gun. So let's see if they can live up to their names and have at it. Now, first in the beginning of this round, we will start with holding back the darkness. And that's a 7, so that's good. Now the gunslinger will be the first out in this round. He has an initiative of 6. Next up will be the saloon girl Emily, and then the Tentacles with an initiative of 2. They are particularly nasty because of their skill, which is smash. If they roll a 6, the hit will ignore my defenses, and they hurt me for 3. So let's try to avoid that, shall we? But first of all, Morgan Kane will shoot his gun, and he shoots his gun with 2 shots, which I can read here. He can shoot 2 times at the range of 6, and his stats say he hits on a 3+. Let's see. He hits with both of the bullets. Now I can dedicate the bullets to whichever target I want. Let's count the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can hit every of these 4 tentacles. But let's start off with those in front. Let's try this one first. Now they have a defense of 2, which means I subtract 2 from the roll I do on these dice and see what they take in damage. They have a health of 4. So let's see. That's a 1. You know what? That's not good enough for Morgan Kane. I will grit that. I can use a grit to re-roll a die whenever I like. Sometimes I can't, because like holding back the darkness and such rolls cannot be gritted, but these can. So I will try to re-roll the 1 to something better. And that's a 1. So that's not better at all. I cannot re-roll a die more than once, so that's it. 1 against a defense of 2 is nada, so nope. Second bullet, same worm. Let's try. And that's a 3. -2. That's 1 damage. I'm tempted to even grit that one. At least take one of them out. Then he will be all out of grit. Okay, well, nope, we will leave a wound with this tentacle and call it a loss. Now Emily, seeing all these tentacles and such. Oh, and one thing I forgot to do, I forgot to roll for movement for the gunslinger. I'll just do that now. Well, that's a 4. He will not move, of course. Starting with Emily, and she will be rolling for movement, and that's a 5 or 7 then, with all her movement ability. She will be staying put, not moving and staying there, and she will not fire her gun because the gun is a range of 3, so that's not enough. 1, 2, 3, it's just out of range, so she will be staying where she is. And in Brimstone you cannot move, do an action and move back again, so she will be staying there. So we'll be right to the tentacles. Let's see, we will start with that wounded tentacle and see which one of our heroes it will attack. I say 1 to 3 will be Morgan and 4 to 6 will be Emily. And that will be Emily. So he will be moving at a movement of 6, so he will be 1, 2, 3, 4, he will be right up there. Now figures cannot move through other figures, so that's why I block off here. This will create a kind of barricade with enemies and hinder me to be crowded and surrounded. It's one of the basic tactics in Shadows of Brimstone, actually. Hold off an area and stop the monsters from pouring out. Now the tentacle will try to hit poor Emily, and he has 3 dice and he hits on 4+, so that's 2 hits. Now Emily can try to save against those, and her save throw is 3+, so I will take 2 dice because of 2 hits, and if I manage above 3 I will soak that damage. She soaks one of them and she takes 3 hits, or 3 damage rather, from that hit. That's not good. Poor old Emily cannot take more than 8 health damage and she will be out. Luckily though, we do have bandages which we can use. Now tentacle number 2. 1 to 3 Morgan, 4 to 6 Emily. Or actually the rule states the next tentacle will target the figure without any other figures targeted them. So he will go for Morgan. 2, 3, 4. And he will try to bash on Morgan. That's 3 dice. Hits on 4+. And that's 1 hit. Let's see if Morgan can soak it. He will block at 5. He manages not to do that, so that's 3 hits for Morgan Kane. So he's at 7 now of his total health. He's also got bandages. Now for the 2 next tentacles. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. They cannot push either one aside, they are not large, so they will be staying there. And we will go into next round. Starting off, we will be trying to hold back the darkness. on a 7, so still good. Starting off with good old Morgan, and he will be shooting with his pistols, 2 bullets, and we will try to hit the one which are wounded, and hits on a 3+, so that's 2 hits. Let's try the first bullet. Come on, that's a 3 again. That's 1 more damage. Well, you know what? I will use a Deadeye shot. Deadeye shots, it says so, +2 damage. So I add 2 to the die I roll for damage. So it will be a 5, -2 is 3, and the worm is deado. That's 30 XP for Morgan Kane. Still have 1 bullet left. Let's try that. Actually, he has to do that because it's in front of him. So we try to roll this to a 4. You know what? Let's use another Deadeye shot. And this one is also gone. I think Morgan Kane needs spectacles because he sees better at close range. Another 30 XP. I total my XP on the computer, so I will just add it to my records after I have done the filming, I guess. So I will keep my totals tallied. Now for the saloon girl, or Emily. Oh, one thing I forgot. Again, I forgot to roll for movement for good old Morgan. Let's do that. Well, 3, so he doesn't move. But if I had got a 1, I could have gained a grit. Let's start with that with the saloon girl also. She will roll for movement. And that's a 2. Let's have her move up 1. So she's face to face with one of the worms, both of them actually. And she will attack. First, she does have a free attack with her hold-out pistol. Once per fight I have a free attack of range 3 shots 1 and a crit hit of 5 on a 5 or a 6. So let's try to do that first. She will blast the one in front of her. Range doesn't matter, she's right up to him, and she hits on a 4+, and she misses that. Now for Millie, she will kick him, or try to kick both actually. She has 2 dice to do some melee damage. Oh, and she can actually heal 1 wound or sanity for every other adjacent hero at the end of the hero turn. So let's have her do that. She will heal 1 of her health because of her comforting presence, and for that she will be gaining 5 XP. That's good. Now that's her hit, and she hits with 1 of them, and this one then, and she will do how much damage? She will do 5 plus 1 because of her dirty fighting. That's 6 minus 2 is 4, and this one bites it. Man, she kicks hard. That's another 30 XP for good old Emily. And that's it. And this is the end of her turn, and she can heal 1 wound or sanity from every other adjacent hero again. And let's see, she will heal 1 from the good old Morgan Kane in the back there. It says adjacent hero. Now for the Tentacle, and he will 1, 2, 3 is Morgan Kane, and 46 is Emily, and it's Kane. It moves 1 up and hits Morgan. 3 dice, hits on a 4+, and that's one of them. Hits. Let's see if Morgan can soak it. He soaks and saves at a 5+. He does not. So that's another 3 damage going through. Ouch. I will change those in nifty 5er. Also, I have my wounds stacked in a nice 3D printer stack, so it's easy to reach for me. That's everyone gone, and we will start a new turn with holding back the darkness. And this time it's 3. So we will move the darkness tracker 1 up. When this green one hits a blood splatter or one of these growing dread markers, bad things happen. You will see that when it happens. Oop. Now it's Morgan Kane's turn. Now I will not forget, let's be rolling for movement, and it's a 5. I think I will have him stay put. Now he will shoot. Hits on a 3. Ooh, and it's a critical. 6s are critical for heroes. That means his armor will be forfeit. He cannot soak this. So this bullet will go right through his armor, and it will do whooping 2 damage. Okay, guess what? I will use another bullet to make sure that it's good and dead. Another 30 XP for Morgan Kane brings him to 90 total. And the tentacles are defeated. And at the end of the fight, we get to catch our breath. We roll a d3 and see what Morgan Kane will heal. He actually heals 4. Good stuff. Leaving him with 1 wound. Now the saloon girl didn't get to go this combat round, so she can choose to either heal d6 wounds or gain a grit, and she has got 1 already, so let's have her gain 1 more, so she has 2 grit. That's just awesome. And since we won the fight, all is good, we get some nice juicy loot. So let's be shuffling somewhat, and Morgan gets 1 dark stone shard and 20 XP. Emily gets blood money, d6 times 25 and 20 XP. Okay, I take that, and that is a 6. Woohoo! That's just awesome. That's $150 and 20 XP. So let's see, let's give her some money. So 100, and let's see, that's a 25, another 25. She's made. There's a maid girl. Yeah, I had this made by hand, printed from Board Game Geek. That's something I like about this game. You can do your own thing. You can make props. You can, yeah, do whatever you like. And let's see, yeah, 20 XP for Emily, bringing her to a top of 55. These cards get ruffled back in. I'll shuffle it either way when I draw them. And that's it. Let's see. Now we have to decide. If I go and throw them through the gate, they will go to a nasty place. I don't think I'm ready to go there yet, because I don't have enough gear, and I feel like we should get geared up before we get in there. So what we will do is gonna head back down to the other tunnel and see what that has in store for us. But first we have to hold back the darkness. And it's a double 4. Let's see. Falling rubble. The rocky ceiling of the mine shaft is unstable and prone to collapse. Each hero in the mines immediately takes a d6 hits. Ooh. Okay, white for Morgan, red for Emily. Ouch! Emily takes 5 and good old Morgan takes 2. But we can save for them. Now Morgan has a save on 5+. Let's see. Oh, he saves both of them. Doesn't take any damage. Emily gets 5 dice. Saves on a 3+. And let's see, that's 2 successes, so 3 damage then. 3 hits. Ouch. Emily. Poor Emily. She's badly hurt of that falling debris. However, I don't need to add don't need to increase the depth track, so that's something at least. Now let's start with Morgan Kane, and he will be moving. At a 2, he will be moving 1, 2 then. 1, 2. And I just need to readjust the camera somewhat. And while he's ruffling about in this T-junction, he will try to scavenge. And doesn't find nothing. Now Emily. Holding for movement, and that's a 6. So that's 8 if she like. So she will be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. She will be staying there at the edge. I have to readjust again, just a moment. And there she is, and while she's there she may as well scavenge also. 3 dice. We get the scavenge card for each 6 and none. And at the end of her turn she will be healing 1 health from her because of her comforting presence. No, it says from every other adjacent hero, so not herself then. Okay, I see. Well, let's have her use the bandages then. And bandages heals, is it D6 wounds? I have to check the card. The game leaves you with a nice deck of things telling you what things means. And bandage, discard to heal D6 wounds. So let's have her do that then. Let's take this die and see our heal 5 damage. Good stuff. So that's that 5 is all bandaged up. Change things around a bit, giving me some space. So we will be starting with holding back the darkness, and that's an 11. Great stuff. We've been doing quite good on holding back the darkness. And then it's good old Morgan's turn. He will be moving for 3. So let's do that. 1, 2, and 3. And we've done so poorly at looking through, actually, so I think I will try just to, no, looking through I mean scavenge, so I will just look through and see what the room holds. And it's a mining room. No, luckily no special encounter. Let me dig that out. Here is the mining room, and we will be entering from, let's see, this side. Yeah. Excuse me. Seeing the mining room, we add a exploration token there, and I will readjust somewhat again. And here we are, and we are staring into the dark mining room. It is Emily's turn. She rolls for movement and gets a 2. And I think we will have her stay where she is. Now I can choose, no, I can't scavenge because there's an exploration token there. So that's it. I can have the gunslinger heal 1 wound because of her comforting presence at least. And that's the end of her turn. So let's see what this has in store for us. It's an encounter and a gate. And this, it's a clue marker showing that we have found the first deposit of the 2 that we need to complete this mission. And yeah, let's see. Well, let's roll for a gate. It looks like we are going to Targa either way. Let's see. It will be appearing at 5. And that is down south. So I will leave a gate there. The other 2 exits are blocked off. Now for the encounter. Draw a card, and it's Child of Sorrow. Temperature in the room drops as the child approaches you with empty eyes. One of the characters has to roll a spirit 6+ check. Oh. Okay, let's see. Who's got most spirit? It is the saloon girl. She has a spirit of 3. Let's see. We do have some grit, but she doesn't need it. Woohoo! Okay. Gain 50 XP for each 6+ rolled. Okay. And that leaves her at 105 experience. If failed, take 6 horror hits. Oof, as it stares into your mind. Then the child vanishes. Roll a d6. Okay, let's keep that 6. As a elite board gamer on YouTube says, always keep re-rolling your 6s. Oh, it's a 4. And it says then roll d6 on the roll of 4+. Yes. The hero that made the test gains a loot card. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my god, we've been ambushed. Ugh. This was just awesome. So she gains a loot card. Let's see what she finds. And it's gold nuggets, 20 XP and D6 times 50. And that's 40. So $200 and 20 XP. Let's dig out some money for her. That's 200 for the saloon girl. She has so much money now. Yeah. Woo. So, there you go. And let's see, does it say that we get any darkstone when you find it? Nope, we have to find both, but at least we do have one. Put that up there to remind me. Okay, let me check this about gates. If it really leads to Targa Plateau. I only have the City of the Ancients core set. I don't have them both, sadly. So the other world for me is Targa Plateau, but I do have the expansion for Targa Plateau, so that's something at least. But let me read about the gates on the first mission. It doesn't say anything about gates showing on the markers as anything else than leading to other worlds. But what I can do, I have these 2 world cards, and they have both the mines of the Targa Plateau, so I can shuffle them up and see which one I draw. If it's mines, it's just a portal to another mine, kind of. And if it's the other world, Targa Plateau, well, then we go there. But let's first get there. Let's start off with holding back the darkness. And that's not good at all. Woohoo! It's double ones. Let's see. It's an ambush attack. There are fiendish creatures and demons in the dark places of the world. Ambush attack. Draw threat to immediately ambush the heroes. Well, yeah. Thought it was going too easy. So let's just do like this. And a shuffle, and let's see. We get 1 Night Terror. Ugh. It's one of these guys. I haven't painted those either yet, but I will. Now he will be standing in the shadows, way in the back here. Yes. You see the eyes of him. Ugh. See, these are the Night Terrors. It's a large initiative of 3, so we will be going before him. Terror 2. A hero starting their activation on the same map tile automatically takes 2 horror hits. Ooh, I can save against those, luckily. Move 5, escape to escaping 3+. It doesn't do any range, it's a melee, and it hurts us at 5+. With 4 dice, doing 4 for each hit, defense of 3, health 12! And XP is 10 plus 5 Yeah, this means it's 10 for killing him, and for each damage he takes, I get 5. I need to remember that. This is the elite chart. So this guy is standing in the shadows, lurking. Ugh. Oh, that was not good at all. Morgan, you've been rolling so good at the holding back the darkness, but suddenly you dropped the lantern, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, why are you aiming at Emily? She hasn't done anything. Let's count range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, he's just about out of range. Okay, talking about range, let's just do this and see what Morgan can do. And he gets a 6 actually. That's quite good. But I think 1 space up is enough for him. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can shoot him. And he shoots with 2 dice. Hitting all 3 plus. And he hits with both dice. That's a 3 and a 5. Let's try the 5 first. Now his defense is 3. Remember, so we have to roll not a 1. What's up with these 1s? Okay, I will grit that. We have to get this down. And grit that, and another 1. Well, this die has joined the naughty corner. Second bullet. Come on, he's a gunslinger for Christ's sake. 2? Nope. No more grit. He doesn't do any damage. Now for the saloon girl Emily. She'll be rolling for movement. And she rolls a 1. Well, she will take a grit for sure. No, she can't. She's at maximum. So she will re-roll a new movement. Another 1. Okay, so then it's 1. Drink. And she's out of range, so that's it for her. We will then move the night terrors. Oh, one thing I forgot. The good old Morgan has to save against 2 horror hits. He's a save at 4+ in willpower. He saves 1, so he will take 1 sanity damage. Same thing for Emily. She saves at a 4+ also, 2 hits, and saves 1 of them. So there you go. And at her turn, her comforting presence allows good old Morgan to heal 1 of his sanity back. Now for the night terror, and he will be moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see which of the characters he will be targeting. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6, and it's Morgan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's right up there, and he hits with 4 dice and hits on a 5+. So that's 1 hit. Look at all these 1s. Man, it's one of those days. And Morgan saves at a 5+, and he does. He rolls a 6. He's a star. No damage from that. New turn. Holding back the darkness. That is cocked, so I will reroll it, and it's a 5. So the darkness track will now reach a blood spatter, which means we have to get this lovely deck here out. It's the darkness deck. It's full of nasty things. Never any good coming out of this, for sure. And a cut for some good luck, and encroaching shadows. We've got to move fast. The heroes are now -1 to the hold back the darkness roll. All heroes are now +2 move. Remains in play. Wow. Huh. Cool. I'll leave that there to remind me. And the art of these cards. It's so cool. Yeah. Cool stuff. Now for Morgan, he will roll full movement and he gets a 5. That is 7 then. And yeah, I think maybe he will go. No, then he have to escape. So no, let's have him stay there. He will shoot with 2 bullets right in the face of the terror and hits with 1 of them. 3, and that will do a lot of nada. 1 again. Man, that gunslinger is doing poorly this fight. Now for Emily, rolling for... Ooh, what's up with her grit gaining? This should be the gunslinger. So 5, she won't move anything. Let's just have her do her quick shot with her holdout pistol. Free attack once per fight. Shooting with this holdout pistol. Oh, that's 1 shot, not 2. Hits on a 4, and that's a hit. And it's a crit, because it's the holdout pistol she is using. And it says here, critical hit on a 5 or 6. So that will be disregarding his defense. And she does 4 plus 1, that's 5 damage to the Night Terror. Oh, yet again I have forgot to roll for the horror hits. Let's do that fast for the gunslinger. He saves 1. It's another sanity for him. And 2 for poor Emily. Saves on 4, so 1 to her also. She's at 2 now. And Emily will fight with her bare fists and high heels. Hits on a 4 plus. And that's 2 criticals. Oh. She hits him in the nuts. First die will do 5 plus 1 damage. That's 6 in total. Oh, it was the nuts. Yoink, yoink. Last die. And 2 plus 1, that's 3. And the good old Night Terror is out of there. Now she has done 12 damage in total. That's, let's see, 50, 60, 70 XP to her in one go. She's at 195 and this has gone. Man, she's just a beast. Go Emily! Wow. Now they can catch their breath using the die, of course. 1 dice 3 for the gunslinger, 4, so he will heal his sanity back. Emily, another 4, and she heals both of her sanity also. Good stuff. Now for loot. Always have some loot. And let's see what we get. Morgan gets... This should come in handy. 20 experience and draw gear card. or an artifact card if in another world. So let's go to the gear deck. I have it here, and I have a lot of things. These decks are huge with stuff, and there are good things in here. Let's see, and a cat. Let's see what he finds. A cigar. Once per adventure, prevent all damage done to you from one single source. Wow, and it's worth $175. Okay, he finds a cigar. And 20 XP. And for Emily, she will have gold bars, 20 XP and $250. 1, 2, and where do we have the 25s? 50. That leaves her out on a total of a lot of money. That's 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600. And some experience, 20. Good stuff. She is at 215 experience. So, I think I will end it there in the mining room. We are almost at the brink of entering another world. We have found one clue. We just need one more, and we have done it. Quite exciting, and what a game it has been so far. Morgan Kane hasn't been able to shoot, he can't hit a broadside of a planet if he tries to, but Emily, the saloon girl, she has been kicking ass, literally. That Nightshade, Night Terror, she just stomped his life source out. Hope you all are enjoying this playthrough so far, and I am so glad for people liking and commenting and viewing my stuff. And nowadays it could be an okay thing to sit inside and watch some YouTube playthrough videos. I have a lot, and there are so many things to be watched. Go into the Board Game Geek page, find yourself some good board games, check out if there's some videos. There's a lot of guys out there producing playthrough videos if you like to watch some more. Until next time, this is T-Man signing off for now. Bye.